Yes, Chair, indeed, what you have said represents the views of the committee. Thank
Do
you.
you have any addition that you want to make to the attention of Dr. Haas?
Chair, she does not really help because she was given two options. That if there is an information that she believes is too confidential, that an arrangement can be done to allow her to give us in an in-camera setting. But she continues saying, I'm not going to give names publicly, but I think she does not give her response whether or not she can be able to give us those names in an in-camera arrangement, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Skosana.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to say when I raised my hand, I was disturbed by Dr. Haas, because apparently for her, Madlanga Commission takes precedent over us. It's been mentioned many times. Madlanga Commission that, which is unfortunate. Hence, we said in this committee, we are not accountable to Madlanga Commission. Madlanga Commission is a separate. It's separate from what we are doing as parliamentarians. Parliamentarians here, there's accountability here. You know, whatever happens there is the president prerogative to have the Madlanga Commission established. Everyone, when I mean the executive accounts here, there's a separation of power. And I know the doctor knows that. You know, I'm a bit traumatized about Madlanga Commission, every almost a sentence you made now. That those witnesses would perhaps go to Madlanga Commission. They are allowed to go there. But hence the chair is asking you whether are you willing to do it on camera for us to proceed with this investigation as parliamentarians we are doing to every witness who appeared before us. We are not undermining you. But remember, we are probing. We want to know the truth. You know, we are not a subsidiary to a Madlanga Commission. We are a stand-up committee, as Adhoc committee here. We need to take this to Parliament, which is an ultimate in this country. We are lawmakers. And we heard you, you know, your statement is before us, you know, but hence we want to have a bite on it, to know the truth. There's no ulterior motives against you or anyone or any other witness here. We don't have a hidden agenda. We just want the truth. But if we can't now have the names, it's fine. You must just say that you are not willing. Perhaps we'll adjourn as a committee and take a decision. How are we going to go forward? You know, with you as a witness. But with due respect, there's nothing against you as a person. We just read your statement, and your statement speaks for itself. Thank you, Chair.
Do we still have any member from the MKP who wants to?
Yeah, no, thanks, Chair. Chair, we've been partly covered by what Honorable Skosana has said. But Chair, what we have noted here is the highest level of arrogance of high note. And there is an attempt to reduce the credibility of this committee. as if we're a subordinate of a certain commission of inquiry.
Chair, apologies, Honorable Mfalo. Chair, can you again talk to the witness to stop making gestures when members are submitting point?
Listen, let's allow Honorable Nomvalo to conclude. We will come back to you to make that point.
Chair, the first witness that appeared before this committee is General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. He mentioned the name of a witness before us in his affidavit under oath. And even when he was here, he elaborated on why he mentioned her name. The name was also mentioned by the Minister of Police, Minister Senzo Mkhulu, under oath, openly so. And she comes here, she's not a police officer. She has no right to protect informants because it's only police officers with that right to protect informants. She's just an ordinary person with passion of having views on police work. We respect that. But she must not come here and undermine Parliament. This is Parliament, and this is a committee that has been tasked. We're not just doing a normal oversight responsibility here. We're doing an investigation. This is not a portfolio committee. It's an ad hoc committee with specific terms of reference. And at the center of those terms of reference is conducting an investigation on issues that are affecting SAPS. And she comes here, she tells us about investigators, qualified investigators, who are going to investigate issues in the Madlanga Commission. As if here, by virtue of being members of Parliament, we are not qualified to listen to what those investigators can listen to. So what I see here, Chair, is the highest level of arrogance and lack of cooperation. The witness cannot choose what she can tell us. It was going to be understandable if she was saying, Chair, I am not comfortable with disclosing names here on camera. Can we disclose them when cameras have been switched off? That will be understanding. Now, ridiculing the credibility of this committee by saying no, because I'm still here to appear in the Madlanga Commission. What is that? Madlanga Commission is not bigger than Parliament. It's an executive decision through the President of South Africa. This committee, the ad hoc committee, is a decision of Parliament. So, Chair, can we not be undermined here, please? Can we not be undermined? There are three options that we have correctly put here. It's either she gives us names here, if she doesn't, of camera. And if she doesn't want to give us names at all, she must not adduce evidence with names which are not disclosed, which are not going to be disclosed. She must just keep quiet and not say that I was told by so-and-so. She must not even go there because we will probe her further. Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Ngola.
No, Chair, I was saying I've noticed, which I think Honorable Mateus noticed as well, and it continues unabated. The witness, every time a member is submitting, whatever the member is submitting, the witness is making unnecessary gestures. Can you plead with the witness to refrain from that conduct? It's not allowed. Thank you.
Okay, let's move to the DA, Honorable Breitenbach.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, we invited Dr. de Haas here, knowing what her evidence would be, more or less. We've heard people refer to what she would talk about, and we know what her background is. We know that she's a researcher. We know that she's an anthropologist. We know that she's a sociologist, and that she has a certain protocol to which she must adhere. And she's told us about that protocol, that she has an ethical standard by which she is bound. If you're doing research as an academic, Chair, you rely on a network of, let's call them informers for want of a better word. As soon as you start naming those people publicly, you'll never have another word from them. She'll be unable to conduct her research. She'll be unable to do her job. She'll be unable to make the contribution that she's making. And it's no different to any of the other witnesses, Chair. We've had many witnesses, and all of their evidence says, well, 90% of the evidence has been hearsay. Nobody has led any evidence before this committee. No one's produced any evidence. We've had a lot of information. Any one of us who thinks that we've heard evidence is deluded. So I don't see what the fuss is about this particular witness. Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Cameron. Honorable. Okay.